Francine,
Yes.
we're here in Hanover, New Jersey. You're homeless. You're
Correct.
in a weekly rate hotel
Correct.
through the Office of Temporary Assistance.
Right.
And so these hotels have basically become shelters.
Correct.
And you're homeless.
Yes. Unfortunately.
Tell me about it.
This is going on, I want to say, a little over a year now. I started off, I was a heroin addict, unfortunately, and in order to become clean, I gave up my house that I was living in because changing my phone number wasn't going to happen. I tried, and they just kept coming. So I gave up my house, moved in with somebody that I knew for 10 plus years, about 17 and a half years. Knew her for so long. We moved in, everything was fine, and then things were getting shut. Found out it was in foreclosure, and she wasn't paying her bills, and just a whole bunch of stuff. So we left there, moved in with my boyfriend's family. We were on their couch, but being on the couch, it was like a little, what do you call those little apartments? Like a little studio, but it was a house. But it was real small, and she had her grandkids there, and we couldn't stay there, so we left there and moved in with a friend that I knew for 7 years. And the agreement was to help her take care of her kids, and so I did. And then that just became it wasn't an easy time. She did a lot for me. She gave me a roof over my head. You know what I mean? But I paid her in food. I paid her cash at the beginning of every month. Like you should. Nothing's free at all. Especially when somebody gives you a chance to stay on their couch, or if you're in a room, you have to look out.
The best you can.
I was just going to say, as much as you can.
People don't understand about couch surfing. It's like walking on eggshells because, if you want to watch TV and they want to watch something else, or
you got to watch what they watch.
Want to eat something, and you never know when they're going to kick you out.
Yeah, and it's not just that. It's like some people, when we stayed at their house, oh, well, we're going to go to the store, so you guys got to go sit outside. So we would have to pack up all of our stuff just to go outside, to sit outside if it was snowing. We did that. When you go from couch to couch or room to room or house to house, you're taking all your belongings. So every morning you get up, you can't just go into a drawer or in your closet. You have to literally take everything out of a suitcase or everything out of a bag and just to find one article of clothing, if and when you do find it. Sometimes they end up lost because, you're going from place to place. Your stuff gets confused with other people, or you just end up losing it.
Yeah. There's challenges, a lot of challenges.
So much.
So then you ended up homeless.
Yes.
I mean, well, that was homeless. But...
Well, yeah. And then I was staying with her. I was with her about 6 months, and things went south, and I ended up here to this. I don't even know what you want to call this. I mean, don't get it twisted. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful, because it could be worse. I could be sleeping outside. So I am grateful. But we're human, and I don't think living the way we are right now with a roof over our head is, what's the word? It's not okay.
Yeah.
It's not okay. We're all going through enough. We're all depressed.
Right.
We're all depressed because we have no place. That when we come home, it's not even home. When we come to our room, this is what we come home to.
Right.
And it's depressing.
Right. There's no storage, no place to cook, really.
There's no place to cook at all. I have a microwave. That's it.
That's
it.
Mini fridge or a full-size fridge?
I have a mini fridge.
Yeah.
But thankfully over here, I don't have to worry about it. But over there, that building, there's a lot of roaches.
Yeah.
When I was living in this building, the free refrigerator, oh my God.
There was a retired school teacher just here, and some others, and y'all were talking about kids going to school from here with cockroaches in the backpack.
Oh my God, the one kid, he came out and he was running to the bus and his mom was behind him. And I didn't want to say anything, because everybody was out there, so I just quickly went up to him and went like this through his jacket. And she was like, no. I said, no. And I pulled her aside, and I was trying to tell her, there was roaches on your kid's jacket. She was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. But like it's happened many times. We came out here to sit on the benches right behind you.
And you said your room is leaking.
So my room, on the ceiling, you know when they put the spackle tape up?
Yeah.
Okay, so right there, right where it's met, it came off and now it just leaks. Like I have pictures and everything. It's really bad.
Yeah.
It was small. It was a little hole. And then the spackle kept falling.
Right.
I have pictures. It fell on me while I was asleep, a big piece of it.
Right.
I woke up with it in my hand. Oh, my God.
These are not great places.
At all.
Not good for kids.
No.
And most of the families are here. And
yes, there's a lot of kids here. There's a lot of kids.
And you were saying
a lot.
It costs the county?
About $18.75 a room.
Right.
A room.
Per month.
Per month. Some people here have 2. There's a woman that just left who had 3 rooms.
Right.
3
and
rooms.
$18.75.
$18.75
And
a
what
month.
can you get a single for?
So they were telling me out here in Morris County, because Warren County, you could get a single for $13.
Okay.
You could get a studio for $12,
right.
$13, 1 bedroom out there, like $13, $14 around there. Out here, so far what I've looked at, you could get a 1 bedroom for $15.75.
Which is cheaper than here.
The studio, sorry. Yes,
yeah,
absolutely. And a 1 bedroom is $16.75. Still a couple $100 cheaper.
So the county would save money.
Yes.
If they housed everybody.
Absolutely, absolutely. Not only that, you got to realize all the help they're giving us because we're here. Yeah. Gift cards to some families to do their laundry.
Right.
Do you know how much money they would save if they got us all out of here? Oh my God, there's nothing here.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So, now people are going to say, why don't you work?
Well, right now I was trying to get a job, but because they're housing me, one of the things is I have to apply for SSI or they won't do this.
Right.
So, speaking of which, about a month ago, I had put up for Indeed, somebody told me about. So I went and I did all that. I told my caseworker, and my caseworker told me that wasn't a good idea because if SSI finds out, they'll deny me and then they'll have to take me off housing.
Right. So basically, the way the system is, it keeps you in poverty.
Literally.
Right. Because if you work to get yourself...
I'll be out.
You're out.
I'll be out.
And
I'll be out.
You know, I mean, ideally, like, let's say...
I'll be out or they'll take almost all my money.
Right. But, well, if they were able to... if you were able to get even a part-time job, start saving up, and eventually get your own place, you do that.
I want to do that, and then I don't have to sit here.
But if you start doing that, then you'd get kicked out of here.
Yes.
So to go get a job, you'd be homeless.
Absolutely.
And then literally on the streets, and it's like 32.
Absolutely. And then it's crazy because there's a couple of programs, right, that were like, if you have a job or if you have income, we'll help you, like Family Promise. So then I told welfare, I said, well, Family Promise told me they'll help. Okay, well, then if you get a job, we can't pay the TRA, and then if you get housing, we can't do that. So all right, well, there goes that. But there's like other places that if you get a job, the Willows, I think it was called, they're pretty cheap. They help with TRA, but again,
TRA?
I can't, temporary rental assistance.
Okay, got it.
And again, if I was to do that, all of this would be gone. And honestly, I mean, it's really hard. They don't give me much at the beginning of every month, and then I got my dogs, and then personal stuff, you know, washing laundry, you know, and let's not face it, nothing's in walking distance. Yeah. So Uber is a lot of money, or if you pay somebody to drive you, it's a lot of money. Oh, yeah. And then I have no money. Like now I have...
There's nothing around here.
There's something, but it's up that way. No, it's all the way
because you're
up.
On like an access road of a highway, right?
And it's very, very dangerous.
Right, but this is a shelter, and we've been going through other hotels here, and this is the shelter program.
Yep. Now it is, and it's crazy.
Because if you were in another city that had a woman's shelter, you'd be in the woman's shelter.
Yes, I would.
But this is this county's version of a woman's shelter.
Well, not only that, I can't, because I was a heroin addict, I'm on methadone, so I get And at the end of the week, I get take-home bottles
Yeah.
now. So because I get take-home bottles, I'm not allowed to be in a shelter because they're not allowed to be around
Got
other
it, got
people.
it. That makes sense.
That, and then I have my 2 dogs.
No, hang on.
So I won't get rid of them.
Hang on. We got to celebrate something. You got 2 years of sobriety.
Coming up, yep, February 14th.
Wow, 2 years.
No relapses, no screw-ups. I gave everything away. I gave my house up, all the people, my cell phone, everything. And
it's tough.
oh, man.
And you're on methadone, which helps.
Well, the one thing I didn't say is my mom recently passed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It just hit, well, not recent, but recent enough. It just hit 2 years. After she died is when all the drugs, like I was sober for a while. The night she passed, like my best friend was my best friend. So I started all over again and ended up here at the end of it.
Yeah, people don't understand that most people use drugs to escape from pain and trauma.
Absolutely.
And then the drugs create new trauma and pain, and it becomes a vicious circle. And then if you're taking something strong like opioids or fentanyl, the drugs eventually, then now you're maintaining, right? You're not
it's
doing
not
it
fun anymore.
You're not doing it to get high. You're doing it to not get sick.
It's a full-time job plus 100 hours overtime.
Yeah.
And then, like people look at you and we're human. We're human. Unfortunately, we might be at the bottom of the totem pole, at the shit end of the stick, but we're human. We have hearts and we love just as much as everybody else does. Why people feel that we might look a little grungy or we come here, why they feel they got to treat us any different, why they feel they got to come on, no, don't go over there, get away from her, like we're some sort of thing that we're going to give her some sort of disease, but I just pray that everybody gets out of here. I really do.
Yeah.
Soon, especially the children.
Yeah. What's your future like?
I don't know. It's kind of scary. I'm hoping to get my daughter, and I'm hoping to get this apartment and just enjoy my life with her. That's all I want to do. That's it. That's all. I just want that.
And when you get an apartment, you're going to get your daughter back.
Yes, right away. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Yeah. I'm trying now.
That's a good goal.
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Getting there.
If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
If I had 3 wishes, what would they be? The first one is to get my daughter so we could have a good life again. And then to get the kids out of here. The kids don't know what's going on, but I do, and the parents know. And, just because the parents don't cry,
these hotels, all of them, not just this one, all of them are not a place for kids.
No, they should all have their own room.
Yeah.
And then when they come out and play, you shouldn't have to come out and play in a courtyard, go play in your backyard, go play with your friends at your house, have a sleepover, My 3rd wish is to have my mom back. I know if I had her, maybe things would be a little easier.
All great wishes.
Yeah, right?
Thank you very much for talking to me.
I appreciate it. Definitely do.